So let's start with the elements. Copyright gives you the element to start with what may be copyrightable work. Well, if I'm using GPT and I prompt something, I do a prompt. I say, and they give an example. I'm going to just use their example. I'm not even going to stretch out. They give an example of the situation where someone prompted, create me a cat, smoking a cigar in a room, reading a paper. ChatGPT came back and filled what the whole room looked like. It was a striped cat. It was smoking this pipe. The cat had human hands, holding a certain newspaper. You see how they looked at it's not sufficient human authorship. It was a prompt. You prompted something, but GPT created the creation. You just prompted. There was another situation I covered on my page where someone did a whole comic book. And they had images created. Copyright found out. So this is another thing. I ain't gonna digress, but you talking on the internet, doing stuff, posts. You never know who's watching. You never know who's watching. And sometimes people watching who don't like what you're doing and they report you. You just don't know. So while we're bragging and we're this and we're that, we don't know who's waiting to take us down. Anyways, the copyright board got wind of this person who initially made it through copyright protection for this comic book and came back and sent this person a letter. Regardless, it's public knowledge, so you can go on my page and go look at it, and said that, asked this person a question about the images that were created, what was created with AI, And this person began to argue that, my mindset, but how was it done? And then again, they got all the way to the end and it was determined or deemed to be prompted. So they had to disclaim, they revoked giving copyright ownership over that whole comic book, and they had to disclaim the AI created stuff. So somebody else can now use that part of the comic book. That's not yours. That was AI, and I can use it too. So we have to be very careful of how we are using AI to so-called speed up our work. We are creators for a reason. Do not give that gift to technology. That technology is supposed to assist us, be the tool, not the creator. And we're giving it up. I've seen someone very well known who teaches people all types of things that posted a logo that this person had GPT made for them. And I was like, no. Why did you post that? And why are you telling people? And sometimes people, when we go to people who teach, we're trusting the information you're pouring into us. And then when we trust that, that's why I don't take this lightly. People are moving on what you say. Yes, we need accountability. People need to do their due diligence, but we know it's not everybody. The due diligence is me seeking you out, thinking that you're an expert in this. And now here you are telling individuals this is what can be done. You're creating non-owners, more non-owners. I say that to say, creating these logos, they'll find out, submitting these copyrights, they'll find out it was they deemed AI created you writing these beautiful scripts. You had this vision, you just need you need GPT to just, it's not yours then. Then somebody else could do the script. So let us not be bamboozled into relinquishing our ownership. So the answer to that question over these next 5 years, that long, passionate answer, what legal trends should business owners pay attention to over the next 5 years? Pay attention to AI and how it will change protections in IP, trademarks and copyrights, how it will change it in contracts and business entities. I'm seeing this